my fellow readers. In this video I'm going to talk about the novella Nothing But Blackened Teeth. This is a book by Cassandra Khaw, and the moment I saw the cover of this book I knew that I had to read it because there was so much about it that appealed to me. I think that if you like Japanese horror, you probably understand why. You're probably drawn to it as well. So it immediately became like something I had to read. I actually received an audio arc from NetGalley and quickly downloaded it and listened to it. It's a very short book, hence it's a novella, and the audiobook itself I think was only like 2 hours, maybe closer to 3. So it doesn't take long to get through. The story centers around this group of friends who are getting together to celebrate a wedding, one of the friends obviously, and it's taking place in this old Japanese mansion that was built in the Heian era, which was between 794 to 1185, so in like that really early time frame. So yeah, this is really old, way older than my 200-year-old house, and has a creepy legend that goes with it about a bride that never found her happiness. I can't remember if she was just jilted or if her guy died. One of the two, I can't remember now. And so it sets up just this background, and there's like these weird pictures and whatever that kind of off-put our main character. But throughout the tale, you get a brief feel, I'll just say, for this friend group and what they're kind of like. They do like these spooky old places. They're kind of pranksters. They're also really twisted into one another's lives. There's a lot of like mixed attractions between the group, and this causes a lot of tension among the group. And yeah, they just all have like issues with each other, or really attracted to each other, or they have issues and are attracted to one another. And yeah, it just creates all these issues. And then in the background you have this kind of creepy, menacing figure of the bride, and so you do wonder what's going to happen. And yeah, it sort of almost had a mixed feel about, okay, is this paranormal feeling going to actually be real, or is it just kind of dealing with the emotional issues between the characters? Is there going to be more about that? It's so hard for me. I will say, just possible potential spoiler, the paranormal activity is real within the story, and stuff does happen. And then the group has to find a way to kind of resolve the issues with this bride ghost entity, and see if they can survive this time in this mansion. And yeah, that's basically it. It's only a novella. It's very short. For me, I liked a lot of where the story was going and the characters, but I almost felt like, and this might just be a for me thing, other people might read it and just plain old enjoy it, but for me, I wanted more. I'm a person who does like character-driven work, and I like that in-depth analysis of characters, and I would have liked more details about the past, like maybe a couple past stories. Like, I don't know, I feel like this little kernel could have been a fully developed novel with more about this friend group. Either that, or even like this could be a series, but I feel like this would be the end of the series. But I would have liked to have known like some of the other adventures of this group that kind of got them to this almost contentious part that they're on right now. Like, we got some backstory and tidbits, obviously, otherwise it would have just been a mess. But I would have liked more of that and more fleshing out of their characters. And I don't feel that we got that, but it was still an enjoyable and engaging story with a lot of creepy bits. So it is great, you know, during spooky season if you want to give a spooky book a read and maybe you don't want something too long and cumbersome. You could try Nothing But Blackened Teeth. You'll definitely get those creepy elements. I just know that for me personally, I would have liked a bit more to the story. I was hoping for, you know, a full-length, really creepy, in-depth novel, and instead I just got like snippets. Yeah. I found the writing was good. I thought the characters were good. I just wanted more of it. So I don't think that's really like speaks negatively about the novella. I just wanted more personally. And this will be a really quick video because there's not too much you can say about novellas. They don't have as much meat. And I don't want to spoil the story. I would just say, you know, watch out for some of the creepy ones. I do wish, too, that there were just a few more creepy elements. And maybe that's it, too. Like, I feel like the story could have been fleshed out a little bit more. So I do wish that the story and the characters have been fleshed out a little bit more. Like I said, though, that's kind of like a mixed thing because I do think that the characters were good and there was kind of enough meat and structure there. But I just wanted a little bit more. I don't know. It would probably be I wish the story were expanded and fleshed out a little bit more rather than just the characters. If that makes sense. Because I do think they had a good presence in and of themselves. Like, they just presented themselves and were like, here I am. And you saw them as, like, full people. But I feel like it's if you just took a snapshot of those people. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. Anyway, if you're looking for a quick spooky read this Halloween season, I would recommend Nothing But Blackened Teeth. If you want a longer book, I'll be reviewing some other stuff that maybe you want to check out instead. Or along with it. That's it for this video. Until next time. Bye!